Hi, I'm Sharon Tahaney. I've spent my entire lifetime connected to entrepreneurs who were commission-based and dependent on independent people to make a living. And to be that kind of entrepreneur, it takes a special kind of person. And that's why we started a learning series that is focused on you to help you make real connections, to help you sharpen your toolkit, stretch your results, and leverage this business to get to your end game, the life you design, the one that you know you of course do deserve. So let's get started. Now today, let's talk about some big moves that you can make that will make the biggest difference in your results. We'll start our discussion with a little exercise. So take a look at this. Tell me what you see. Now on the surface, flowers, right? A lot of little crumpled up dollar bills. But here's the thing, here's the trick. There's more to this than you can actually see right now. If you were to put your face up to your computer screen and then kind of pull backwards without refocusing your eyes, you would see beneath the surface. You would see a heart and a dollar sign. Now here's the message for us. Livio is just a few months old. We launched in April, so it's yet to be revealed the magnitude of what we share here together, the money to be made. We've not even made a dime of our dollar. The heart, the true potential of our residents, the fire in your gut and the dream in your heart, I think it's still hidden. We've not revealed it to the world. So here's the deal. If you haven't tapped into your full potential, this is for you. If you're worn out trying to figure out what someone else will or will not do, I'm talking to you today. So many people walk around with that surface level view of what's in front of them and never, ever, ever see the hidden potential of what they have. You know, I've been at do-overs, I'm sure you have too, and you meet the person who starts telling you how horrible their job is, how humiliating and what low pay they get, and their boss is such a jerk, and their family is just getting by. And then when you say to them, well, you know, this business we're in may be the answer for you. And they stop and they say, yeah, you know, I had a buddy who did a thing like that once and didn't make any money. You know, I look at that person and I realize this is exactly the person who robs folks of their dreams. A new resident will come up to this person and hear this kind of stuff, and that's when a big lesson my dad used to he taught me comes to mind, and that lesson is this. Never take advice from someone more screwed up than you are. They sure can't see beneath the surface. They're doing nothing, they're trying nothing, they're making nothing, so why are we looking at the picture through their eyes, right? We as people, we're designed for success, but we're programmed for mediocrity. No child will ever tell you that they want to grow up and be broke, apologizing to their kids for missing a vacation again this year. But over the years, that very child who said they wanted to be an astronaut or the President of the United States will feel absolutely resigned to just getting by. Because over the years, they've run up against people more screwed up than they were, giving them advice, and they listened to them. So today, I got to tell you, we haven't revealed our potential yet. We haven't experienced the payoff of what we have. And if you're brand new, and trying to figure out how far you can take this business, here's a tip. You can't crawl out of the mud. You have to explode out of it. You have to have quantum leaps of faith and make big moves. So what are the big moves that will take us to our full potential? Here they are. Big move number one. You've got to get a singular focus. Some folks are like an octopus in roller skates. Can you see it? They go do this, then they go do a little of that, and then something new pops up and they sign up for that, and then they hear a friend tell them about what they're doing and they go do a little of that. They're pulled in every direction, and guess what? They don't move anywhere. They get stuck and they wonder why nothing is working. When my boys were growing up, I used the distraction tactic a lot. Now, you moms all know that one. If they were moving into an argument or getting close to something I didn't really want them to do, I would distract them. It was so easy back then. And when they grew up, they would say, you know, Mom, we're on to you. You know, we get it. And I would laugh too because I still distracted them, right? But here's the point to all of that. We are all so easily distracted, and we scatter our energy and weaken our passion about everything. There are over 200 direct selling companies in the Direct Selling Association. There's a company for every letter of the alphabet, and every one of them have the potential to distract you. You can hopscotch your way through the alphabet, or you can remember what attracted you here in the first place. Livio is the $1 million idea. It is based on science that's real, proven, patented, and exclusive to you. If you're on the fence, waiting for the perfect world and the perfect conditions, my advice is to jump off the fence. You know, if you sit there too long, you get some splinters on your backside, right? So, big move number 2. Keep the main thing and bring everyone into this business that you could possibly help with this business. We've all heard the debate, I'm sure you have too, that since only 20% of the people in the business do 80% of the results, why don't we just go get the 20%? Go for quality. Only the folks who are going to be serious about this business. Well, here's the thing. I can't tell you why this is the way it is, but I can tell you with 100% certainty that it is this way. People come into our business with a simple yes, and they go out of our business without saying a word. They come in, they go out. We have a voluntary group of part-timers, independent people. So what does that mean for us? It means we must cast a wide net, recruit the masses to find the masters, because we're essentially in the people movement business. We sell a head-turner product for sure, leading edge technology attached to a front-runner product. That's what we sell. But we market hope and opportunity. We are stewards of people's dreams. That's an important mission. We must be on it every day and offer it to everyone. Okay, big move number 3. One of my pet peeves is to hear someone stand in front of the room, you probably heard it too, and tell that what we do here is easy. It's easy to make 6 figures. Just sit back, relax, we'll fill your tree and you can cash the checks. That is a surefire way to set someone up for failure. This business takes discipline and consistent action. It's a business. Wishing won't work unless you do. You know, I grew up in the country, and every summer my father planted a vegetable garden. And also during the summer I played softball. I was the pitcher on my team. So sometimes what I wanted to do and what I was supposed to do collided. My job was to pick a row of butter beans and to do it before the game, okay? The day went by, didn't pick the butter beans, got on my black shorts and my white cotton shirt, grabbed my baseball glove, and was headed out the door. My dad was standing at the door, and instead of hopping into the car, take me to the game, he marched me right out to the vegetable garden to my row of butter beans and handed me a bucket. I sat there and cried as I pulled each blessed bean off the stalk. I was upset then, but now I'm grateful for the lesson. Do the work and you get the payoff. In our business, that means make the calls, send out key invites, share do-over presentations, talk every day about our business, forget the wish, do the work, right? Last move, number 4. This is the last one, big one. Have you ever met the kind of people who suck the very soul out of your being with their negativity? You know what I mean? You can just hear them. If they had more training, or they had more tools, or if they had blah, 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 it goes on forever. Here's the thing. You got to be a person who attracts folks to you. You got to smile, be pleasant. We need to have fun. I love having fun. Over the years, I've gotten myself in more trouble from laughing than I care to remember. Example, a few years ago, I was asked to go to Wuppertal, Germany to interview a company executive for a book I was writing. The man I was interviewing had this peculiar habit. He took out this snuff-looking stuff, put it in the valley of his hand, sniffed it into his nose, which was immediately followed by coughing, and then he continued to talk as if nothing had taken place. Now, the first time it happened, I found it curious. The second time, humorous. The third time, uncontrollably funny. I laughed. I was getting into my briefcase trying to distract myself, and finally certainly had to dismiss myself. I laughed full abandon in the ladies' restroom. Wasn't my finest hour, but the good is this. I did my body some good at the time. That could be because for every action, there is a reaction. With laughter and smiling, there are actually 3 reactions. One's a physical one. When, for instance, to go the opposite, when you think something bad, you automatically frown. The second is an emotional one. You have this emotional response. You feel down. And the third is with the people around you. You're actually sending off vibrations in your electromagnetic field. And if you're in that bad mode, people are literally repelled. Now, the opposite occurs with positive thoughts. You smile, you feel uplifted, people are attracted to you. Now there's more than fluff here. A recent study showed that optimists outperform their pessimistic counterparts in sales by 56%. Now, one day, folks, our someday will be our last day, and this is not a day to squander. So why stick to it? Why make the best of every day we have together? Why look at every challenge as an opportunity? Because this day is precious. We are stewards of the gift. We can complain it away. We can put this precious day and its outcome in the hands of someone else. Or we can take it on, fully focused, fully authentic, fully alive. I love this quote. A mountain is big or small, not because of its height, but because of what each person brings to the climb. Bring your full self, and we will live what's hidden in our hearts and yet to be added to our bank accounts. Some people are confused and think success creates the environment. The truth is, the environment creates success. We've got that. That's our turf. Are you ready to win? If you are, you're in the right place. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.